Hello everyone, and welcome in a new episode of Nozzle Radio. I hope everyone is doing fine. This time we have a little surprise of Anime Arcade being present here as a guest. So hello Anime, how are you?
Hello. I'm doing well today. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Well, so if people doesn't know Anime have been doing a lot of. He's a streamer, a personal streamer, right?
Yeah. I mostly do speed running, but I just do I kind of do a variety of stuff. Usually, I speed run multiple games, or sometimes I'll just do a chill kind of RPG stream. It's been a bit since I've gone and done my normal stream stuff because I just recently moved and I've been doing these other streams to do make up for the people helping me move. But in general, it's usually speed runs and sometimes a casual stream on the weekends.
Yeah, yeah, I haven't seen. I have seen some of your runs. Like it's now, especially that you are more into the Sunshine community because you arrived to the community like 2 years ago, something like that. 1 year ago.
Yeah. So I believe so. I started running Sunshine a few years ago when I started doing Mario's when I started doing sandbox races. But I got into Sunshine Bingo, I believe last year, give or take. Um,
Yeah, you're right.
so
With the tournament. Oh,
yeah,
Blackout.
with
Yeah.
the Summer Sunshine Showdown from last year was my first time kind of officially stepping a little more into the Sunshine community.
Yeah, and I think from there, I think you also participated in other tournament. I think the task tournament that I organized with Switch.
Yeah, the Super Duper Task
Yeah, the
Tournament. That
super.
was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
I'm glad you had fun. Was a Yeah, it was a very fun tournament to organize. So. And also now you organized the second of the summer showdown of Sunshine again. I think this year.
Yeah. This year I hosted the second Summer Sunshine Showdown. That is correct.
It's funny that you learn from your decision of the last year doing racing the best of three every round. So
Oh yeah. I, I really liked doing the best of three. I think it really made it really exciting for the bingo. But after everything that I ended up going through last year, including with the tournament, I was like, maybe best of one this year.
yeah, and also like Sunshine Bingo is quite long and
Oh yeah.
consuming, I think.
Yeah, like definitely. I think compared to even the other bingo tournaments that I've ran, Super Mario Odyssey and Super Mario 64, Sunshine is definitely the longer of the three bingos for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I think too. Also, I think it's the more competitive one, I will say. Like, more developed, probably.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's really funny. I actually started doing bingo stuff because I was like, I heard in other stream that I was watching, like people were getting excited for bingo, and they're like, "Oh, is someone gonna do a bingo?" But nobody like actually did one, and I was like, "All right, you know what? I got this." So I did. I started with Odyssey Bingo, and then the next year, people were talking about 64 Bingo, and I was like, "All right, let's do this." So I reached out to somebody who had done some like custom goals, and I was like, "Hey, can I use those?" And so then I did 64 bingo, and then just after a few years of doing that, I had I don't remember if it was both of the runners or just lit potato, but I'm pretty sure lit potato and the switch runner both being like, so when the sunshine bingo.
That is a good question. That was a good question. I think it was a very fun tournament, I think.
It's been very delightful. Like there've been wonderful people to who signed up both for playing and to also help with commentary, and it's genuinely really fun to watch Sunshine Bingo, especially with how competitive it gets.
Yeah, I agree. I also like that. Like, can hook me like for hours probably. If I start watching, I can't stop. Probably.
It's so dude, like honestly, you get so locked in.
And now I want also to like go a little before of Sunshine. How you started? Because I don't know if you started speedrun or maybe you started doing streams or like what did you do?
So when I first started streaming, I actually mostly just did Super Mario Odyssey speedrunning. I did some like category extension stuff. Excuse me, sorry, specifically a category called minimum captures. And then after a while, I actually one of my buddies, West Dog, inspired me to do Super Mario 64 CCC list, which was coinless, cannonless, and capless. That actually might have been after. Oh, actually, I think that was like after I somehow I saw somebody that was like, oh, I basically saw a video on YouTube that was like, can you beat Sunshine without the hover nozzle? And I was like, wait,
Oh, that is a
that's a
good
thing?
question.
And like I found out that hoverless existed. So like after, I started doing hoverless because it was just a really fascinating category. And then, all the sandbox, I've learned about the sandbox races and I was like, oh, this is really cool. I like this idea. And I started doing sandbox stuff. I mostly had a focus on like hoverless because it was much more of a fascinating category to me. But eventually I was like, well, I kind of want my sandbox times to be faster. So then I like dipped a little more into any percent. I think it was last year I got my time down to, I think it's a 142 in any percent. Um,
Yes, no, that is a good
but
time. It's a decent time.
yeah. But yeah, I think it was like it was just kind of like gradually adding more Mario games and then finding Sandbox Mario that like kind of got me more into Sunshine. I remember watching Sunshine runs like before I got into it and just being so intimidated. I was just like, oh my gosh, look at all this like cool movement. It looks like really difficult to get into, but once I actually like started getting into it and kind of getting more comfortable with the controls and whatnot, I was just like, oh dang, actually, this game is really fun.
Yeah, yeah, the movement is crazy. I think that is also a thing that I think everyone likes. That is that the movement of Sunshine is quite super good. Like very difficult, but also it's like seems very good to like doing fast. I like the combination, you know?
There's actually such a huge variety of movement in Sunshine. I think literally Odyssey is like probably the only Mario game that rivals Sunshine in terms of movement options.
Yeah, I think yeah, that is true. I have seen that there is like a lot of tricks like in Odyssey, right? Like tricks to do and stuff like that. No?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few for sure, for sure.
Like I've seen that it's crazy. Like I don't know how they do it. It's like this like combination of like jump, hat, jump, and it's like what? It's
It's
like
oh man, yeah, it takes so much practice. It
yeah,
takes so
that
much practice.
seems super crazy.
But yeah, I think even the same thing can be said about Sunshine too, because if you watch, you could watch like a 140 runner like me, and then go and watch top runners, and there's such a huge difference.
Yeah, no, that is true. But also I think like there is like uh I don't know, like the movement of sunshine. Now getting like super fast is difficult. It's really difficult.
Mhm.
It's something that that is a question that I have like for years, and I have been asking. a few people like how they do it to improve, and the answer is you need to enter like the time machine of training and spend like hours doing that. Like
uh,
I'm not the fastest, but also
mhm,
I'm not slow. Like I have a decent time, but the barrier like because going to from 140 to 125 is not that difficult. It's
mhm.
it's just a matter of like training some specific strats, some skips, being a little consistent, and you will get it.
Yeah.
Still, you need time that you will get to there. But then, like the step from 120 to like 119, 118, something like that is crazy.
It's so much tighter. There's like riskier tricks that you have to learn and get consistent at.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. And it's just like a lot of little stuff that gets you, and I don't know, it's just super difficult. There is reason why I never improve my any percent time. I didn't want
It
to
happens.
fight with them.
I feel that. I feel that.
And with your hoverless adventure, how was it? Like, did you speedrun eventually hoverless? I don't know if that happened, but
Yeah, so I actually oh man, I love hoverless. It's such a fascinating
it's an
category,
amazing.
and the movement that's required is just so vastly different from hoverless, or from regular any percent. I believe I know I have sub two. I'm fairly certain I have sub two hoverless, or if not, a very low two in hoverless. I'll have to double check. I don't have
That is crazy.
my sheet on me.
No, this is still good.
It's a lot of fun. What's something that's actually really funny about hoverless is I at the time I didn't know how to do pinify from the back hoverless in like any manner of speaking. So
How you?
I literally I learned
How you-
EYG because of hoverless.
No way. No
Yeah.
way. Ah,
Yeah, I
crazy.
learned EYG because I was like, nah, I don't really want to do pin of five hoverless. I'm just gonna do this.
No, that is crazy. Like, uh, learning AYG. Wow. No, no, but I like horrorless too. I time ago, like well time ago,
Mhm.
um, we play a lot with Jeff Compass. Uh, Floodless category,
Oh.
and a lot of floodless category is like hoverless with extra steps, basically.
Mhm.
Because there is a few hoverless strat that is basically you don't need flood, like the Noki 8 one. I don't know
Oh
if you.
wow.
It's basically floodless at that point.
That's incredible.
Yeah, but that is something also I like from Sunshine, like the hoverless movement and floodless movement is quite interesting. How uh, you can do episodes without the required like what game designers thought
I
about it.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, and again, that's one of the things that makes Sunshine so unique in terms of movement is just how vastly different things are depending on what nozzle you use or don't use. And like it's really fascinating.
Yeah, I really like a lot. And actually, like that is something that did you play Eclipsed?
Not yet. I have it like saved on the side because I've had a couple friends recommend that I play it as well, but I haven't touched it yet.
It's quite good. I like a lot. Like I actually did some speedrun of that game uh, because I like the routing process. But the thing like from Eclipse is that they did something with the speed movement. I don't remember
Mhm.
what was it exactly. But the thing is like they changed the rocket nozzle. They made it
Oh,
that the
interesting.
rocket nozzle you cannot do rocket rollouts. You can only
Oh.
you can only do the rocket normal, but but you can like store the momentum of like a spin jump, or more than a spin jump. Like you can press like A, B, and then if at that moment you do the rocket jump, you will go like super high.
Oh,
But the
interesting.
thing is, like for doing that stuff, they lose like rocket rollout. Don't forget that story. But the thing is, like I was super sad because rocket rollouts are amazing, are like top tiers strats in Sunshine. I I like a lot.
I remember the first time I saw a rocket rollout, and I think it was in Noki, either for it was probably for Blues during one of the bingo matches, and I was like, "Excuse me, you what? You can do that?"
It's amazing. It's very like it's crazy that you can do it, but it's like I don't know. Like I like a lot the movement that you do there
It's
because
great.
you can like vary a lot. You can like do little jumps wherever you need it. Like jump like a little like very fast because it's like weird mechanics with the rocket. It's like super.
Hmm.
And yeah, but yeah, Eclipse is good. I also recommend you to play eventually.
I gotta.
It's a little long, but I think it's a nice extension. I have some troubles with the hundreds. Just that is just my main critique to the game design from that, but it's still very good. You will see.
That's fair.
You will understand. Eventually, you will understand that sentence.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And also, in your streams, I like besides Sunshine and Mario, I have seen you do some Pokemon, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, that's yeah, that's actually correct. I occasionally do Pokemon, usually like Pokemon challenges. I've done a few mods where I control like the enemy Pokemon, and my best friend Spunky Raccoon controls like the main character. So she
Wait,
just
what?
kind of has to fight. Yeah, yeah. So
Eh,
we've done it with both Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Emerald. But like basically, she controlled the main trainer, and whenever she got into a trainer fight or like a gym battle fight, I was able to control the opponent Pokemon. It was really fascinating, really cool mods. Um,
no, wait. Pause. I didn't get how. So you control the opponent, and so it's like a multiplayer thing.
yeah, yeah, essentially. Yeah, Spunky, my friend controlled the main player the entire time, but whenever we got into a battle, I got to control the other opponent.
Wow,
Really cool mod.
nice.
I've done a Nuzlocke for Pokemon Silver. I did I kind of sorta did like a platinum Nuzlocke race with a couple of friends. We kind of lost the energy on that one, unfortunately. Uh, and then the recent Pokemon thing I've been doing was an all evolution challenge for Pokemon Gold and Silver. It's been a hot minute since I've touched it, unfortunately, just because of again the whole moving process that I've been going
Yeah,
through.
movement is a lot.
Uh, as I call it, moving the arcade across the country. Uh, but basically, I was trying to get through the Kanto or the Johto and I guess the Kanto region as well with just a team of EV and the other 5 evolutions that are available in Gen 2. And that's been pretty fun.
Wait, so you have to like get as soon as possible Eevee, or you get like Eevee as a starter for some reason.
So there's a fun little box duplication glitch in Gold and Silver that's really easy to do. So I essentially performed the box duplication multiple times. So that way when I started the game, as soon as I could get to a Pokemon Center, I would access the box, deposit my starter, and then just take out 6 different EVs.
6 different Eevees, nice, nice.
Yeah. So that way I could have Eevee and then all the evolutions and just play through the game with just those 6 Pokemon.
Oh, that seems good. So, yeah, yeah. I like. That's counting Eevee as an evolution, or
Yeah, yeah.
so you have Eevee, I have Flareon, Vaporeon. There is only
hmm
five evolution.
So, or yeah, in Gen 2, there's Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Espeon, and Umbreon.
Ah, yeah, you're right. There's only five on Gen 2.
Yeah.
Wow, it's crazy that I can remember that there are more.
Yeah, that's fair. There's like what two more they introduced in Gen 4 and then one more they introduced in Gen 6. I would
There was like the grass type Eevee,
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
think, the ice
Yep.
type Eevee,
Yup.
and yeah, the fairy type Eevee, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I oh man, I really want a dragon type Eevee. Not like for typing, not even for power. I just think it'd be really cute.
A dragon type Eevee. Yeah, that sounds interesting combination.
Right.
Oh yeah, I never thought. Huh. No, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I also like a lot of Dragon. I like a lot playing like challenges and stuff like that. I play most
Yeah.
randomizers, most specifically with Archipelago. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that's right. Sunshine. So Sunshine has a randomizer thanks to Archipelago, and
oh,
I've been
it's very good.
I've actually it's so good. Yeah, I've actually I think I've been like personally been doing Sunshine for the Archipelago for like the last two. Funny enough, I actually just completed Sunshine for like literally today for the current Archipelago that we're
Let's
doing.
go.
It's really funny too because I checked the logs. I was supposed to have 81 shines, and for some reason it let me in at 69 shines. But I actually, when I beat the game and released everything, I actually only had 25 things left to collect. I did like literally everything in the game except for Pinna Park because that was the last thing I needed. So I grabbed like every single blue that I could without Yoshi, every single shine. Um, and I was like, wow, I basically almost got every check that I could get in the game.
No, it's very good. I also played with some friends, and my friend that generally like organize the randomizer, like do the settings and stuff. He
hmm
put me with only the hover at the beginning, and it was a
Nice.
very fun experience. Uh,
Yeah.
was weird to like not be able to get the spray nozzle, and I was like so confused at the
Oh
time.
my gosh. My Switch actually did the same thing and did hover only. He had to do a Shadow Mario in Bianco 7 with just the hover nozzle.
Oh yeah, no, I did. I remember when I arrived to the episode 7, I just ignored them and hope that someone send me the spray nozzle eventually.
Yeah, understandable.
The archipelago was more fun than I thought. Uh, because they give you like for people that don't know, but the randomizer in archipelago, what they do is that they give you everything is open, but to enter every world you need a ticket.
Yeah.
So you cannot enter Bianco if you don't have the ticket for Bianco. That's all like that. So that
So
gives
you
you
gotta
like
hope.
no, go ahead.
So basically, you got to hope that either you're starting with you start at least with one ticket, which is nice. But if you really want to get into a specific world, you got to hope that one of your buddies finds it for you.
Or you, if you
Oh
can.
yeah, or you. True. Yeah.
Yeah, that gives like a lot of like variety on how you play Sunshine. And also not starting with the spray nozzle or the hover nozzle available gives a lot of like
Uh,
movement, weird movement that you have to do.
right. Very true. Very true.
Like
I remember.
no,
Oh,
no,
go ahead. Sorry.
no, I remember that one time with the hover nozzle, I had to do like a tricky strat to get a. Uh, no, I don't know. Wait, I'm not remembering. Ah, no, yeah, to do Bian. There was a blue that was very weird with the hover nozzle.
Gosh.
I'm not remember right now. Uh, okay, I'm not remembering. But was very good. It was very good. Let's assume that was very good. What did you
Yeah,
say?
you get into some really funky stuff with that. There's even an option that if you want, you can even start it floodless. You just have no flood at all.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I started with that. It was fascinating to try and get as many things in Bianco as I could. And then someone, unfortunately, while I was away doing whatever normal life stuff, somebody did find a hover nozzle for me, and I was like, "Oh man,
Boo. Boo.
boo!"
Yeah, but it is funny. Like, I think if with flawless, the things like what do you mean by flawless? That was a good question. Because I remember when
It's-
we prepared the category, we thought that Yoshi is not a flood. It is not a
mhm,
flood. It's not a nodless, like a nozzle. So
that makes sense.
basically, with
So
that available, there there was not that there is not a lot of stuff that you cannot do.
yeah. With it's really funny with when you start if you start an archipelago with the floodless option on, you spawn in Delfino Plaza and you just don't have flood straight up at all. There's no flood pack on your back. You're just a plain old Mario in Delfino Plaza.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's
It's
so
amazing.
great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in Delfino you can do it's quite limited the amount of shines that you can do actually.
hmm
Uh, yeah, you can do pachinko, beach pipe probably. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be I think you can get yourself a coin in the sewers and get the Chuckster shine.
Oh, that is true. Both box games. That's
Oh yeah, yeah.
you can do Underbell with a trick with glitches. If you have Yoshi, eventually you can do. By the way, you can access Yoshi. Oh no, you can't. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I was literally just messing with the options today. I don't think you can actually pull Yoshi out.
No, yeah, because you need eventually that someone give you flood to do
Yeah.
Pina 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the limit. And without Pina 1, it's possible. Ah, stupid Pina 1.
True.
Actually, now that you have been playing like more Sunshine or like Bingo Sunshine, right?
hmm
Do you have like an episode that you like or you don't like at all, like you hate?
Ooh, that's a good question. I know that like anytime a hoverless goal comes up, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. I've practiced this.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
just because I'm a big fan. Um, I think, hmm, ones that I dislike. I don't know. There's not honestly, there's not like too many episodes that I just like. I feel like I can do most of them pretty quickly. I definitely think my one crutch right now is like blues locations and like routing for specific goals.
Yeah,
I
for
know
bingo,
that
yeah.
like being mostly focused on a hoverless in any percent, and like I think I've played 120 shines maybe like twice. I'm not the best at, blues and where they might be located. I definitely feel like I'm getting better. Like I mentioned earlier today when I was playing the archipelago and I finally got into Pinup Park, I like rushed basically all the blues in the park as fast as I could. And I feel like I did them a lot quicker than the last time I tried to do them. But it's definitely something I still got to get a little better with is getting blues and remembering where they are.
Yeah, no, blues routing is quite difficult, I think. There was a lot of study back to like 2010 2020, yeah, 2020, 2022. There was a lot of people that had to a lot of work into Blue's route. There's actually like in the spreadsheet, if you go to base tiles, you can find like a lot of like Blue routes or stuff like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. In the resources page. I was actually looking at the Blue Routes, the playlist that I think Ramato
Yeah,
mostly
from
made.
Romando, that is very good.
That's it's such a fascinating playlist because it's so in depth and it even has like different amounts of blue coins and then which of those routes are like a little easier, which ones are faster but a little harder. And it's like it's so in depth and detailed, and I think that's so cool.
Yeah, no, no, I agree. It's like it's amazing. Also gives you like a lot of like thought process. The thing is like
Hmm.
you know there is a thing with blur out. Like eventually with seeing routes and like started to play more those routes and stuff like that, you will figure it out eventually like which blues are fast anytime or like which blues you can combine on nice episodes or stuff like that. Like if you want to do 15 blues in Bianco, you know that you have a route of combination of blues in Bianco 3 that you can do it and stuff like that. So gives you like a lot of variety, you know. And also, like if you don't want to take a lot of all the blues at the same time, you can get like half of the blues and you know where to start to get those half.
Right. I think it's kind of funny. A couple blues that I remember pretty well, just because it's such an interesting way to grab them, is the two blues that you grab if you go to Piantissimo in Pianta Village. You know, where you go down below, you grab that M on the wall, and you
Oh
just kind of
yeah,
shimmy
that
to the
route.
side, go back
Yeah,
up, and spray the sign before you go talk to Piantissimo.
yeah,
And it's like, ah, haha, I remember this.
yeah. That is a tricky. That is one tricky route. That is where because yeah, I mean it's not obvious that you can go down down the under the village to get the blue, and then you can come and how you can come back. It's like
Yeah.
it's not obvious the route. Yes, I think Blue Route is the most interesting thing from Sunshine, I think, in terms of routing. That is why I like a lot One Twenty Shines. It's, I found a very funny category.
Yeah, routing in the blues on your way to shines, knowing which level you need to do the blues in, which levels are better to do the hundreds in. It's fascinating.
Yeah, yeah. In Bingo, eventually, I think, yeah, what I was saying before, like, eventually in Bingo, you will know which combination of blues are like good blues, and which combination of blues are like mid-tier blues, and then you have like very bad blues.
You got the blues that are like super out of the way, and you're just like, damn, I just need one more blue, don't I? Mm.
Yeah, like the second enemy on Bianco.
Oh yeah,
What a
so out of
pain.
the way.
Yeah, it makes 20 Bianco lose so terrible. Like, it's amazing how that enemy makes 20 Bianco not an easy goal. It's very, very interesting though. What other blue is like super crazy? Well, all the blues in Gelato are like the one out in the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Those are terrible.
Man, gelato blues are like they're so spaced out. Like I feel like even compared to a bunch of the other levels.
Uh, in general, yes, yes. They have like more. I think, yeah. Wait. Actually, that is a good question. Uh, okay, in Bianco, oh, you're right because in Bianco, like almost every blue is like in the village, right?
Yeah.
And then you have like a lot of together close to the secret, and a lot together close to the other secret. Uh-huh. And in Pina, every blue is like very close to each other.
Oh, they're so easy to get in Pinna. They're so close to each other.
Yeah, it's amazing. Uh, the only bad thing from Pina is just the basket. The basket center.
Yeah, very true.
In Rico also you have like they are very close. Except from like the one like very outside.
Yeah, those two M's way over there that sometimes you have to worry about.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I think gelato. Yeah, the problem with gelato is the ocean blues, the sea blues.
Oh yeah.
Those are like so bad. And also bluebirds. Bluebirds.
For a game that's like all about water, you'd think they'd make Mario's swimming a little better in this game, you know?
Oh, it's terrible. And
It's so bad.
yeah, it's terrible. And also there is like some specific thing that I don't remember what is the reason, but if you go like too far in the ocean in gelato, I think eventually like when you get there is one blue that is very far in the ocean.
Yeah, yeah, the one that's just way out there.
And then like you want to swim, and then like something push you out, and it's like, why you are pushing me out? Of, like I have no idea what that happened, but because the swimming is terrible. But I don't know, very curious. That
Yeah.
also in Noki they are very close. Not you think that was an interesting fact. Like I never thought about that. How close they are, the Blues.
Yeah, like 15 Gelato Blues doesn't really sound like that much. It's it's basically it's like half the blues, but they're so spaced out. It just takes a little bit of time to get them all.
Yes, it's quite a lot. And also you have the logo of bluebirds.
Mhm.
Stupid bluebirds. The
God,
worst
why do they
enemy.
fly so far away? Why do they fly so far away? It does not make any sense, especially for gelato.
Yeah, and I hate when in gelato they go like very high. Like they have like two ways to fly at the beginning. The one is like do a direct cycle, like they just like do a cycle of gelato and then come back. But there is another that if you hit them, they go very high and then they start the cycle. And it's like, why? Like, why you got
Yeah,
that high?
yeah.
That is,
They all the bluebirds are like reasonable, and then you have gelato.
yeah, no, they are terrible. They're terrible. Yeah, the blueberry in Pianta is super nice
That one
compared
is
to
pretty
those.
annoying too. Yeah.
I mean, it's annoying, but you know that when you the thing with the gelato ones is that when they start flying, something bad can happen in the middle. But the ones from Pianta, if the bluebird fly, you know that eventually will return. Like
Yeah.
eventually the bluebird will make the turn. But in gelato, I have memories of like waiting a lot because they hit something in the middle and they, and they have to
They
like
just turn
do the.
around.
It's a turn. It's a turn.
Bad birds.
Bad words, bad words. In Bianco, they are also like quite fine, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, bluebirds. Well, and moving a little, another question I wanted to ask is to because streaming is like your hobby or your job, like your
Uh,
part-time job or maybe like middle job. I don't know.
yeah, at the moment it is more of a hobby. I do actually I do have like a handful of subscribers who are very cool, very awesome people. So that I do get like, a small payout every month or so, but it is mostly more of a hobby and much less of a side job. I have a job that I normally work to like 40 hours a week. We're actually coming on up to possibly mandatory overtime pretty soon here. We'll see how that goes. But it's definitely something that like I really enjoy doing. It's a lot of fun streaming and talking with people, doing speed runs and pushing myself to get better, and just like overall, I like over the years that I've been streaming, I feel like I have such a wonderful and supportive community
I agree.
that
Hmm.
is just I appreciate them so much, and I hope I've said it so many times even on my own stream, just like I appreciate them so much, and I hope I never take their kindness or their support for granted. I would feel terrible if that ever happened.
Yeah, but I agree with what you said. Like, there's actually something that I wanted to say that is like your community, I think, is very like like I don't know how to say this. Like they will be there. They will be there. They like your streams. They all they every time they come to your streams. It's a very nice community.
They're they're awesome. They're so cool. I love them so much.
Yeah, and also you bring with there is a lot of people there that support you and play stuff because of you.
Uh,
I think that is beautiful.
mm, thanks.
No, it's something that I got surprised when I meet you and at the first tournament. Just it's like that those things. And so yeah, like you mentioned you will take probably overtime probably on your work, right? But
Yeah, so we're getting to this time of year. They like to call it the peak season, where the amount of like I work at a warehouse, and so the amount of like things that are coming in and going out just like really ramp up. And so sometimes they did last year. They're probably going to do it again this year, of course, where they have to do mandatory overtime, where they're
ah,
just like, "Hey, we need you to work these days that you don't normally work." And last year, I think I ended up having like 2 or 3 weeks in a row where I was working 12 hours all 7 days. It was
damn.
it was pretty tiring. Like the I mean, the paycheck was pretty cool and all that jazz, but like it was very tiring for sure. And
Yeah, no,
the like I love streaming, and the like when I'm tired from working that much, it sucks because it's like I gotta tell everybody like I can't stream because I'm just
hmm
too tired. I gotta recover.
Yeah, no. No, you need to record after 7 days of work. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. It's probably going to be starting soon because they started the incentive like actually this week. And they've been posting non-mandatory overtime for like the past 3 or 4 weeks too. So it's
So you
it's
know
a
it's
it's
coming.
a coming.
Yeah. It's like this meme, like this guy seeing the tornado, like it's coming.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, that. Yep, absolutely, absolutely.
For the last question is, okay, you have these things happen in your real life, but what do we have from anime in the near future or in the future if you have thought about it? I don't know. Like,
So hopefully, once I finish all the incentives from the moving stream that I did, I really want to go back in and lower my times for Odyssey 64 and Sunshine, so my sandbox time can get better. I'm still working on. I also speedrun Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix,
ooh, nice.
beginner any percent on the PC. I want to get a 230. I'm relatively close. I think I'm at like a 244 or a 243. So I'm getting there. I just gotta. I just I gotta get done with all this other stuff I'm doing so I can focus back on the games. Um, Next March, I call March Mario Madness, and because I just basically do nothing but play all kinds of Mario games. I think for this year, I want to work on the 602 again because I did the 602 for the 10th anniversary race,
Wow, nice,
and
nice.
I am happy with my
Congrats,
time.
congrats.
Thank you, thank you. I got, I think it was like 46 or 48 hours or something, and while I am actually pretty happy with it,
That's great.
I would like to, get a little better. I know I can do a little bit faster, so I want to work on that this year. Usually I do uh, like the Mario console series or New Super Mario Bros. Series, but I think I want to work on 602. It's been on my mind most of this year. That's I think at the moment. Oh, and like next year, I am taking a break from tournaments, unfortunately.
Mm,
But after
understandable.
that, a- after that, I'll be back doing tournaments once again.
Woo.
I need a small, tiny break, just a little one.
Nah, nah, I mean, it's understandable. Organizing tournaments is a lot of time consuming.
Absolutely, absolutely.
No, but I'm glad that we still have a lot of anime in the future, a lot of stuff
Hey.
happening. So, no, that is very, very good. And I think with that, we are finishing with this episode. So, thank you, Anime, for accepting my invitation to game here. I'm honored that you accepted. So, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm very happy to be here.
And also, thanks everyone that will see these episodes eventually. And stay tuned for more episodes. There is I have two more plans that they will come eventually. So, stay tuned for
Yippee!
that.
That's
But
exciting.
yeah, yeah. There's, I think there are various mm, excited episodes. So, uh, bye bye everyone. Have a nice day.
Bye.